everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Megan, just in case you don't know me already, and I'm back with a super exciting video. So in today's video I'm actually going to be trying out loads of new makeup from Primark. So I did go to Primark earlier in the week. I did actually haul it all yesterday, so just in case you missed yesterday's video, I'll leave it linked down below so you can check it out, where I just hauled absolutely everything that I picked up from Primark. So I just want to get into the video. I feel like it's going to be a little bit long, so I'm going to be trying out some new things from Primark. I do have a full face, so if you do enjoy my video, make sure you hit the like button, and if you're new here, stick around, hit subscribe, and let's just put it all on my face. So I'm going to start off, I'm going to use the PS Fit Rich lip oil. This is a raspberry seed lip oil and it smells so good. And I have used this a couple of times already and it does feel really nice and it really sucks in to your lips. And this was £2.50, so super affordable. So if you did watch yesterday's video, you'll know that I picked up the PS My Perfect Colour Soft Focus Concealer, and I picked this up in the shade Ivory. And it's just like a little pot concealer. I bought this because it looks just like the NARS one, and I love Michaela Nogueira, and she's famous for putting dabs on all around her face and then going in with a foundation. So I'm going to give this a go. Just like that. Primer that I picked up was a hydrating and refreshing primer gel, and that's what it looks like. This was £3. So we've just got one pump for now, and then we'll see how it does. I'm gonna need more, so just put another pump on because I know I need more. So that's like soaked in really nice, and you know what, it does actually feel quite hydrating. It has that like tacky finish which I really like in a primer. So now I'm just going to go in with the concealer, and I'm just going to use like a flat brush. This is the Spectrum A16 or A16, and just put these on all of my blemishes. It is quite soft in the pot, it's not like really hard. So I think this went on really nice. I'm really quite impressed with this actually. The coverage worked really nice for what I wanted it to do. Next I'm going to fill in my eyebrows. I'm going to use the PS 3-in-1 brow pencil. This is what it looks like. It is quite big. I did say in my video yesterday that it was quite big. So on the top you get the brow pencil, and then on the middle you get the brow powder on like a little sponge applicator, and then the bottom one is like a little tinted brow gel. So I'm just going to start off with the brow pencil side, and I'm literally just going to draw a line. Is it even drawing? It is. It's quite hard, like it's like solid. So now I've drawn the basic kind of shape, I'm just gonna go in and like fill in still with that pencil. So that's what the pencil's looking like so far. I don't feel like you can get that really precise hair-like strokes with it. It wasn't bad. Like I was able to do it, I just wasn't able to do like the kind of hairs that I normally do. So I'm just gonna take the powder part and just like fill in any little sparse areas. I just want to use it all really. I think that filled in like the little gaps that I had. Now I'm going to try out the brow gel. It has this like really small applicator, but it's quite long. I don't mind it. It is a really good size applicator. I'm just gonna comb through them. I think that brow gel worked so nicely. It just went on so smooth. That applicator was the perfect size, and yeah, you can see the difference in my eyebrows. I think the brow gel is just the best. I paid £3 or £3.50, I can't remember how much it was, just for the brow gel. I'm just going to hop off camera, do my other brow, and I'm going to carve them out. I'm going to use the PS Pro Brightening Radiant Under Eye Concealer. I've got this in 121 Cool, so I'm just going to use that to carve out my brows. So just carve them out. This concealer definitely oxidizes. This one is another brow pencil that I've had from Primark before. I'm pretty sure they still had this in the Primark as well. This is the PS Skinny Brow Pencil and it's in the shade Light Brown. It's just very, very warm toned. However, I absolutely love the little skinny brow pencil side of it. So if it had this brow pencil in this colour on this, then that would be perfect. And for my eyeshadow, I did only pick up one palette. So this is the PS Mykonos Paradise eyeshadow palette, and that's what it looks like. How beautiful does this packaging look? It's in the cardboard packaging and it's 28 shades, and that's what it looks like. How stunning does this palette look? Like, it looks absolutely beautiful. This shade Golden Sands and the shade Amber, I have already swatched those already, and wow, wait till you see them swatched. They're amazing. I think from what I can see there are 8 mattes and then I'm guessing 20 shimmers or satin shades. So I've swatched the entire palette and wow, these swatches are so good. So this is like the first 2 rows and that's what they all swatch like. Look at these 2 shades, they're just absolutely stunning. They swatched so beautiful, and then this is the next 2 rows all swatched and together they just look amazing. I'm so impressed with the swatches. The mattes were quite crumbly, but I don't mind that. Like, that's totally fine. If they perform well, then that's fine. These 2 here, Golden Sands and Amber, those, like, they're just like unreal. Literally just one swipe of each and look at them, they're just absolutely beautiful. I really hope they come off on the eye just like that. I didn't get an eye primer from Primark. I didn't see one, if I'm totally honest. There might have been some, but I didn't see any, so I'm just going to use the Revolution Ultimate Eye Base. So I'm going to start off with the shade Passion, which is this shade right here, and I'm just gonna run that through my crease. Not worrying about blending or anything just yet, just want to really get that shape right and then I'll start to blend it. Next I'm gonna take the shade Papaya, which is this one right here, and I'm just gonna use that to blend out that first shade. I'm really happy with the pigmentation so far. Now I haven't built it up yet, so I'm going to take the shade Attention, which is this shade here, just to blend that out even further. These shades are just blending so beautiful, and I'm going to take the shade Suns Out, which is the brightest yellow in the palette, and you guessed it, I'm just going to blend it out even further. Just using the same brush that I've been using, the M506 brush. I'm literally just going to go back through, build up all those shades again, and I'm going to do a half cut crease. Okay, so those colours built up really beautiful, and I've just cut my crease, use the Revolution Ultimate Eye Base again, and I'm going to take the shade Golden Sands, which is this beautiful shimmer in the palette, and I'm going to put that on my lid. I'm going to use a really small brush to start off with to try and keep that really nice crisp line. So I'm going to try a brush. I'm going to try the 237 Detail Shader brush. It didn't seem to be going on very well with a brush, but I'm going to give it a go. Maybe this one will be better. Yeah, this one seems to be a little bit better. And now I'm just going to go into a little bit of that shade Passion again, just to build up that outer corner. And I just want a shimmer shade to kind of blend those together. I think I'm going to try this shade Paradise just to blend those shades together. And I'm just going to try that gold on my finger as well, because it looks beautiful, but I want to see how it goes on with my finger. Oh, it's just stunning. Like, it doesn't even feel like a Primark shade. Like, it's so pretty. And super duper foily. So I've just done my other eye, and yeah, this is what we're looking like so far. I know that they're so odd. Like, I don't think I've ever done my eyeshadows like so odd before, but so yeah, I'm just gonna hydrate my face again. I'm gonna use the PS Prep and Perfect Prime and Infused priming spray. This has got hyaluronic acid and pineapple extract. I also have a watermelon extract one as well, and I know Primark do a coconut one as well. And you know what, it just feels really nice and cooling and refreshing. While that's sinking in, I'll tell you my foundation. So I've got the PS Pro Longwear Radiant Matte Foundation, and it's a medium buildable coverage. I've got it in 111 Cool. It's £6. It's enriched with pomegranate extract, and it's perfecting and weightless. It does come with like a nice pump. It is quite liquidy. It's not like too thick. So I've just got 2 pumps on, and I'm going to try with a brush on this side, and then I'll try with a sponge on the other side. So I think that's blended in really nice with a brush. I'm just going to try a sponge on this side just to see if I get any different kind of finish. Personally, I prefer with the brush than with the sponge. You just get so much more coverage with the brush. I actually really like the foundation. I feel like it's built up really nice. Definitely the medium buildable coverage. I wouldn't say it's absolute full coverage, but it's definitely covered like a lot of mascara in over here, but not like the active really red breakouts over on my chin. But that's what concealer's for, so it's fine. I'm really happy with this so far. Moving on to concealer. So because this was a little bit dark and it definitely oxidized, this is in the shade 121 Cool. I'll give it a go on my blemishes. That's what the doe looks like, but you don't seem to get much product out of it at a time. Yeah, I just definitely use this as spot concealer just because of the shade. So I'm going to take the Soft Focus Concealer, and this is for under eye and imperfections. Says it's full coverage with a soft matte finish. Yeah, so just got like a flat concealer brush, and let's just take a little bit. You know what, I quite like the coverage of that. I wouldn't say it was like a brightening one, but I really like the coverage of it. It is like a lot thicker than I'd normally put under my eyes, but so far I don't mind it. You know what, I'll definitely continue to use this. I feel like it's worked really nice, and so far I'm really impressed with it. I have got some cream products to try, but I just want to set under my eyes. So I've got the PS Blurred Out Skin Conditioning Universal Blurring Powder, and that's what the packaging looks like. It's just like a little pot. You get 7 grams in it, and this is £3.50. So I'm just gonna pour a little bit in the little cap. This looks really fine actually. It looks so fine. Just gonna use a bit to set under my eyes. Yep, just a little bit of powder and it's all set. So I've got a cream bronzer to try. This is the foundation and contour stick. It says buildable coverage, moisturising, vitamin E, blendable to natural finish. So let's give it a go. I've got this in the shade Toffee, and I'm literally just gonna put it in places where I'd contour. So I'm going to try this for now, and then hopefully it blends out. I'm going to take the PCO2, which is the same brush I use for my foundation, and just literally like blend it in. That is like blended into like nothing. I don't think I like it, you know. I don't really like the colour, and I feel like it's just taken like the foundation off underneath. Yeah, I don't think I like that. I think I'll just stick with my bronze whip. I've also got a liquid blusher. Now this is a PS Pro Skin Barrier Cheek Tint, and I don't know if I'm supposed to put this on before foundation or after foundation, but I've already got foundation on now, so we're going to try it after foundation. And it says shake me, so that's what I'm doing. And it has like a little pipette thing, and I did say yesterday that it looks really thick. Let's give it a go. I'll just put 2 dots on. I feel like I'm brave even putting 2 dots on. I'm just going to blend it in with a brush. I like blending cream products in with a brush. I'm just going to try a little bit more. Oh, I am nervous. No, it's just disrupting the foundation. Oh, I'm not sure about this. Now this side doesn't look as bad actually. You know what? I don't mind that. I can't see it replacing my Made by Mitchell blush. I feel like it does take a little bit more work than the blush does. So I'm just going to go back in with this powder and set my entire face with that. The powder set everything into place, like really nice. I didn't have to use too much powder for it to just like set, and everything feels like really nicely set, but I feel very matte. I'm not gonna lie, I feel so matte right now, but it's probably a combination of both the powder and the foundation, because the foundation is a matte foundation as well. Moving on to bronzer, which is possibly the step that I'm the most worried about. So I've got the PS Sunkissed Babe Bouncy Bronzer. That's what the packaging looks like. They had a few different bits in this like Sunkissed range, and that's what it looks like. It looks just like an ofra highlighter, but it's a bronzer, and I have swatched this, and to me it looks like a highlighter. But it says a bouncy bronzer, so I'm wondering if it's just gonna sheer out really nice, not look like highlighter on my forehead. I'm gonna take this on the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill JH06 brush. There was literally just this shade that I saw, but I have seen a few people post that they've got like highlighters that are like sectioned off, so like one section's one colour, one section is another colour, and it looks just like the ofra ones. Oh, this bronzer is not flattering on me. I do not think it looks good. Honestly, it's not a really bad bronzer. I just don't think it suits me at all. And I feel like I look like I've burnt my head, not tanned it, which is not the look that I'm going for.
It's ruined, everything's ruined.
Let's move on to some blusher. So I've got the PS Blush High Pigmented Blusher. This is in the shade Secrecy. This is not new to Primark, but it is new to me, and it's literally £1. I'm just going to take a little bit on my brush. I can't stop looking at my forehead, it looks so bad. Right, I definitely feel like I need some hydration in my face, so I'm going to take the PS Malibu Cooling Hydration Mist. This has a coconut fragrance. It's in the exact same packaging as the primers, but this one is a setting spray, and it's from the same kind of collection as the eyeshadow palette that I used before. Powerful that. I feel like that's more powerful than the primers. Soaked all my hair and everything. My face definitely needed that. It feels so much better now. For my highlighter, I'm going to take the PS Vacation Glow highlighter palette. That's what the palette looks like. It's £5 and you get the 3 different shades. So I'm just going to take, while I've got gold on my eyes, I think I'm going to take this middle shade right here. I'm hoping it's going to be light enough for my skin. So on this side of my face is like this middle gold one, and then on this side of my face is the pinky one, so that's how they both look. I'm just gonna make them even now. I feel like I can just about get away with them, maybe not, maybe. But these highlighters are absolutely beautiful, they're so blinding, and I absolutely love Primark's highlighter formula. I just think it's so good. So I'm just going to grab the eyeshadow palette again, and I'm going to take this shade Passion up here, just on my outer corner. So I'm going to take the little bit of the shade Mykonos in the palette, which is this blue one here, and I'm just going to put that on my inner corner. I'm going to take a little bit of this shade Mermaid, and I'm just going to put that over the top of it. For my inner corner, I'm going to take the shade Brunch, which is this one right here, and for my brow bone highlighter, I'm going to take the shade Shell. For my mascara, I'm going to try this one. This is the PS/Create Dramatic Volume, Fullness and Length. The wand is pretty chunky, a lot more chunkier than I'd normally use. I don't think this is a bad mascara at all. I feel like it's going on really nice. I'm rather impressed with it actually. So for lipstick, I actually have a few different options. So I can use the Mykonos Paradise one that went with that eyeshadow palette that I've used today, or they do these like Huda dupe ones as well. These are really nice packaging, like that magnet's just amazing. I think I might try this one today. Feels like a really nice satin lipstick and really moisturising. This is in the shade Bronze. I'm thinking about doing like a part 2 where I test out some other makeup from Primark. So if you do want to see these, make sure you hit the like button just so I know that you're interested in seeing another Primark video. I'm literally just gonna apply these eyelashes and then I'll be back to show you my finished look. So this is my finished look. Let me know what you think down below, and also let me know what your favourite product was. I think mine has just got to be this eyeshadow palette. I definitely think this was like the start of everything that I tried, and these two shades like here in the middle, this one and this one, amazing. Highly recommend this palette if you like the colour story. It performs really well. The shadows that I tried anyway, definitely will be playing around with it again. I'm so excited to play with it some more. The palette's really good quality. It is making me just want to head over to Primark and pick up some more stuff and do a round 2 testing video. Let me know if that's what you want to see, because I'll test out some more of these lipstick, well, some more. I'll test out these lipsticks in that video. My eyelashes are the 3D Luxe ones, so I know they do different 3D ones, but these ones that I've got are the Luxe ones, and they're super full and they're quite long. They're quite nice, they're really easy to apply. It does come with glue as well, but I just use my own glue. So yeah, they're like my final thoughts. Let me know what you think of my look down below, and if you did enjoy my video, make sure you hit the like button down below just so I know that you like these kind of videos. And if you're not already, make sure you stick around, hit subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!